Hey guys, happy Friday everybody. I hope that you have had a fantastic week. I want to get into my weekly favorites from this week, and I'm going to start with like face and body products and then move into the few makeup things that I have. So the first thing is Philip's Milk of Magnesia. So this is random, but I talk about this a lot in my videos because I have to use this as a makeup primer. Way long ago, I was on Makeup Alley and I noticed that people were using Milk of Magnesia when they had really oily skin. And I kind of thought about it for a while and just didn't want to try it because it sounded weird to me. I was like, why would you put a laxative on your face? And how would that possibly work to control your oil? But one day I just decided to run out to my local drugstore. I picked up a small bottle of this. I tried it and I just basically put a really thin layer on my face, just kind of dot a few areas and then rubbed it into my skin and went over it with my mineral makeup. And it was literally like, it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen because my skin is so oily that if I don't use this or some kind of makeup primer, well, really no other makeup primer works. That doesn't make sense. This is the only thing that works. Otherwise, my skin is so oily that my makeup literally starts to slide off of my face within 2 hours of putting it on. So I have really painfully oily skin, and I have had that my entire life. It's just one of those like genetic things that just, I was dealt a rough hand with that. So, but this has worked so well for me. So I always make sure to shake it up really well. And honestly, this is probably the most inexpensive oil controlling primer that you could possibly ever purchase. So a bottle like this I think cost me $4.99 and it lasts me maybe about 5 months. And that's using it on a daily basis. So I really like this a lot. It is the only thing that works for me. I don't know why more makeup companies haven't just like repackaged this as an oil controlling primer. Like, maybe I should do that. It really truly works. Try it. If you have really oily skin, try it. If you have just combination skin, just put it in your oily areas. Don't put this on areas where you're dry at all because it's not going to help your dryness. What it's going to do is it's going to absorb the extra oil and keep you looking shine free all day long. So love this. And I use my Miracle Skin Transformer on top of it because this says that it mattifies, but unfortunately for my super oily skin, it does not do that. So today I am wearing this over top, and then my Everyday Minerals base in Golden Medium. And this is the semi-matte formula. So that's what my skin looks like. Looks pretty good. I do have a little friend here. Oh, sad. Oh, and a little bump from plucking. Okay, next thing. This is, since I have super oily skin, I don't need a heavy duty moisturizer, but I really love this Olay Active Hydrating Original Beauty Fluid Lotion. This is just a really lightweight moisturizer. My Oma used to use this when I was little, so I purchased this mainly because it's like, you know, it just reminds me of my past and it reminds me of her, so I love the smell of it. But this is also just a really great lotion. My Oma had amazing skin her entire life. Like, it was always soft. It always just felt smooth and beautiful. And I think that this may have had a lot to do with it. She literally used this forever. Like, I think she started using it in like the 50s or the 60s. And I think used it until she was very old. And she always looked beautiful to me. So anyway, this is great because I use it in the areas where I do get a little bit dry, which is around my mouth and kind of in my eyebrows, which is like a weird place to get dry, but it's just kind of right around here. And lately, even like here on my brows, I've been getting a little bit flaky, but I put this on. It's just enough moisture. It's lightweight. It smells good. And I really like it. Mint Julep Mask from Queen Helene. So I don't know what this is on here. I've got like a bunch of crap on my stuff. So this is something that I've used for years. It is fantastic. This is a new container of it. I prefer to buy it in the squeeze tube instead of the pot because I notice when I buy it in the, not the pot, but the little jar, that it dries out quicker. So It's this green mask. I'm sure lots of people have used it or heard about it. It's really good for oily or combination skin. I wouldn't use it on dry skin. It's definitely meant to absorb oil and kind of clean out your pores, so like detoxifying. It's super inexpensive. I think this is like $2.99. And it's got kaolin, bentonite, zinc oxide, sulfur, chromium oxide greens, which I think is where that green color comes from. It does have methylparaben in it, so sorry for those of you that don't like parabens, but I've used this for a really long time. I like it. It gets really hard once it dries, and then you have to kind of work at it to get it off your skin, but it always leaves my skin really smooth. It helps with breakouts. Sometimes I will actually just put a little bit of this like on a zit, like tonight before I go to bed, I'm going to put a little bit on here. It almost makes the zit disappear within like the next day. So sulfur has always worked really well on my skin. So it helps with my breakouts. I will say the smell of this, it's kind of rough. Like, I don't think it smells minty. I only smell the sulfur in it. So, and my husband hates the smell of this, so I have to be careful when I use it. Because if he smells it on my face, he like gets sick to his stomach. So, but I've used this for a long time and it works well for me and my super oily skin. So a body product that I've been loving, and I haven't doused myself with it yet today. It's the Bath & Body Works Juniper Breeze Body Splash. I got this at their semi-annual sale. I love this. If you like earthy green juniper spa type scents, this is fantastic. This isn't a part of their regular line anymore, so you do have to get it at the semi-annual sale. But, oh, it smells so good. Really, really ridiculously good. So, anyway, this was a good deal. It was $3. I haven't bought another one. I probably should, just because I know this only comes out every once in a while when they have the semi-annual sale. But I just really like the smell of this, and it's good for like a refreshing, clean type of scent, or like a spa type of scent, like I said. And yeah, so I do like this, and I do recommend it if you are into those scents. If you like things that are more fruity or like flowery, you're not going to be into this, but it just smells good. I don't know, it's refreshing. Makeup. I have been a few days this week replacing my Everyday Minerals base with my Laura Geller Balance and Brighten, and it reminded me why I love this product so much. This provides such good coverage. It's awesome because while I love this, it's kind of messy. I mean, if you could see my little towel here, there's, you know, mineral makeup all over it. But this, on the other hand, like, it's just cleaner and easier to use because it's pressed. But when you apply it, it blends almost like a cream type of product into your skin. You really kind of have to buff it in, and I just use like a Buki type brush when I use this, so this is just an EcoTools one. And I really just work it into my skin, and eventually it just kind of, it seems to melt and gives you amazing coverage. Because it has lots of different colors swirled in it, it really does kind of adjust to your skin. This is the medium here. I actually prefer the fair. It just works a little bit better with my skin tone. I can make this work as long as I bring it down to my neck a little bit. I think that I may have gotten this Balance and Brighten when I couldn't get a hold of the fair. They're always sold out of the fair at my local Ulta, so I settled for the medium, and I can totally make it work. But anyway, I just really enjoy this, and I know a lot of people have mentioned it. Well, it was kind of a while ago that people were on the Laura Geller kick, but I've been using this for years, and I really, really like it, and it just works well, again, with my super oily skin, and it works really well in combination with the Philips Milk of Magnesia. The blush palette that I've been loving this week is the Tarina Tarantino Doll Skin palette. So this, unfortunately, is no longer available, but I really like these Tarina Tarantino blushes. I believe that you can get her products now just on her website. They are no longer being sold at Ulta. Sorry, not Ulta, but Sephora. But the website is tarinatarantino.com. So I don't know if this is available there, but just try the blushes in general if you like really pigmented, smooth, just pretty, pretty blushes. I mean, these are, so you've got pinks and Peaches. Matte, matte, shimmer, shimmer. So today I'm wearing this color here, so the matte peachy color. And I just really like the way that it looks on my skin. Although I like all 4 of them. So anyway, I've really been enjoying this, and I managed to get this on sale. So it was kind of a score for me. But I would definitely repurchase more of her blushes in the future. Backtrack just a little bit. I think I need to look into whether she tests on animals or not. When I bought this, I wasn't cruelty-free. I hadn't made the decision to go cruelty-free yet. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but that's something that you can easily look up. Look how shiny this is. You can totally see. iPad. Last thing, the Stila Live from the Red Carpet palette. Again, this was like another limited edition thing, but I've just been using it like crazy this week, and you can totally tell because it is a mess. Right now, I have this base color on my lid. I have this color in my crease, and I'm using this color as my liner. I did do a get ready with me vlog today, but when I went to go upload it, it said there were no files on the card. So apparently it just didn't record, which sucks because I hate it when that happens. So I am going to redo this look if you guys are interested at some point, probably next week, but it's really, really easy. And you can find very similar colors to these. I mean, this is just like a peachy matte color. This is a taupey brown color. This is a gray taupe brown color. You can find lots of alternatives. But anyway, if you guys do have this one, if you managed to get it, this was like a special at Ulta a while ago. This is great. It also has the Kitten All Day Shimmer. All Day, All Over Shimmer. And then it has one of the convertible cheek colors, which I never use as a cheek color. I always use these on my lips because I don't like cream products on my skin. I'm too oily for that. So anyway, those are my favorites from this week. Yeah. Like I said, I hope that everybody had a fantastic week and that you have a good weekend. I'm going to be busy with wedding stuff for the next 2 days. So unfortunately, you probably won't see a lot more videos from me until the start of next week. I hope to maybe do a follow me around vlog tomorrow as I'm like doing all this stuff for my weddings. But we'll see. It's going to be kind of a crazy hectic day. So it might be kind of a short one if I do one. And I have a bunch of like hangnails and stuff. Oh, my hands are they're in such rough shape. I need a manicure. Maybe I'll do that. I really need a pedicure too. Add it to the list. Anyway, have a great weekend, you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.